With the country now classified to be in the community transmission phase of COVID-19 pandemic, Prime Minister Andrew Holness has announced some national measures to curb the rising cases.
Given the rising numbers, we have to tighten some of our measures initially for a 2-week period. The island-wide curfew time will be brought forward from 9 p.m. to 8 p.m. starting tomorrow, September 8th, 2020, at 8 p.m., ending the following morning at 5 a.m. each day until 5 a.m. Wednesday, September the 23rd, 2020. The gathering limit is being reduced from 20 persons to 15. Persons in public spaces will not be allowed to gather in groups exceeding 15 persons as of Tuesday, September 8, 2020, ending Tuesday, September the 22nd, 2020. Persons 70 years and older will be required to stay home, but will be allowed to leave home once each day for the necessities of life, which means that they can leave home to go to the closest practicable location for the purposes of obtaining food, medical supplies, conducting financial transactions, overseeing their place of business, attending a place of worship, or physical exercise. What this means now is that we are reducing the age limit from 75 to 70, given the high vulnerability of persons in this age group, particularly for those with comorbidities.
Another area addressed by the measures was that of public transportation.
The provision of public transportation by motor car will be limited to one person, less than the maximum number of persons allowed to be carried under the relevant license from September 8, 2020 to September 22nd, 2020. And here I will pause to remind all those taking public transportation to ensure that you wear your mask while in the vehicle and to sanitize your hands immediately after you exit the vehicle. I also remind you to make sure that the protocols are being observed before you enter the vehicle. The prohibition on funerals and parties or such events will continue until September the 22nd, 2020. And just a reminder that burials will be allowed, but with strict observation and enforcement of the 15-person rule, and that the 15 includes no more than 10 mourners, with the additional 5 persons comprising the officiating clergy, funeral officials, and the persons preparing the gravesite. Funeral processions are only allowed to include the hearse, the vehicle taking the officiating clergy, and the mourners. Normal church services operating in compliance with the established protocols may continue. Congregants are reminded that gathering in excess of 15 persons are not allowed outside of the place of worship. When the service ends, please leave the premises without congregating outside the place of worship. We are also encouraging all businesses to facilitate persons to work from home if they are able to do so.
Mr. Holness was speaking at a virtual press conference on Monday at Jamaica House.